Welcome to another Ask Katrina. The question today is, hey Katrina, why do I not feel worthy of this new position in my career? Why don't I feel worthy of this new position that I just attained and received in my career? Man, that's just like a punch in the gut, isn't it? And the reason why we can feel those emotions and that pain whenever I just gave that question is because we have, at some point in our careers, at some point in our lives, we have all felt that way to some degree. We've all felt it. The biggest thing that matters to us is that we absolutely want to be worthy. When we feel like we're not worthy, we feel like we're not capable of successfully performing the job, and then we worry about our performance, and there's 1,000 things that happen. It's this snowball effect, right? All because of the psychology of feeling unworthy. The unworthiness typically comes from the concept or the idea that we're not what? We're not ready. We're not ready to step into this role. I have seen this play out time and time again. I used to feel this way. I can tell you that throughout my corporate career, I interviewed between the two companies that I was an executive in. I had two companies that I was an executive in. I sat in an executive seat. I personally interviewed for 3 total positions. And I held, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, at least 9, right? And you can tell I did the math pretty quickly. I held at least 9 different positions. I interviewed for 3 of them so that you can see a third of the time I actually probably thought I was ready. The other 2/3 of the time, I didn't think I was ready because I didn't ask for it. They came and tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, Katrina, this is yours. Go do it. You're kicking butt. You got this. And you're like, thanks. Right? If we don't step forward and say we're ready to do it, but other people see our readiness and our performance, and they see greatness in us that we have not yet seen or acknowledged, then we, to a certain degree, feel that we're unworthy of that promotion. Because in our minds, unworthy and not ready are equal. And that's the first thing we have to do is we have to break that link. Who's really ever ready? If you're 100% ready, that position that you're stepping into is already beneath you. You got that? I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you it's true. Every position that you need to step into from this point forward in your career should be designed to intentionally grow you. I know too many women that I work with, that I'm friends with. Heck, even I did this at one point in my career. I just kept climbing without clear intentions of what I wanted to learn or grow into because I just wanted to land in a certain spot and have personal freedom, right? That's what I was striving for. That's what a lot of us are striving for. So there's no other intentionality to our career path other than landing in that final position. But there has to be more than that. We have to be clear as to what we want to grow and do and achieve and serve and accomplish in the roles that we're stepping into, right? And that will help us ensure that we're stepping into the next position that maybe we don't feel fully ready for, but we know that it's going to give us the tools and the experiences and the development that we're looking for so that we can serve at the next level. Okay? So instead of saying, I'm not worthy because I'm not ready, ask yourself, is this role going to serve me? You ask yourself that. Is this role going to serve me? Because if you're fully ready for the role, chances are it's not going to serve you. You already know all the things you need to know. You're just ready to knock it out of the park. You're ready to hit that home run. And we all need to be able to hit a home run for, certain periods in our lives. But we can't always hit the home run. It's got to be a struggle. It's got to be something that we work for. We've got to grow through it. We've got to be a better player if we're going to stick with the sports analogy. Okay? It's a must. So step 1, unlink unworthy from not ready. Then when you think about not ready, I want you to realize that you're never going to fully be ready, and that's okay. Because if you were fully ready, it's not the job for you. All right? Give yourself peace. Embrace the fact that you don't feel 100% ready, because that means you're going to learn. That means you're going to grow. That means you're stepping into the next iteration of you. All right? That's the answer to all this. You're worthy. You earned it. You've worked your butt off to get to where you are today. You are beyond worthy of the role. Take that out of your brain. You are worthy. You may just not be ready in your mind. Accept the fact that you're not supposed to be ready, and everything will fall into place.